A fun show is bringing bubbles, music, and magic for all ages to enjoy.
Yeah, Molly's live in Sacramento with a magician behind the tricks. Hey, Molly.
Hey, yeah, you know what? We learn at a very early age there's something magical about bubbles, right? Well, this magician, Shane Romick, he takes that to a whole new level. Check out this bubble manipulation. This is part of his act for the Elsewhere Magic and Variety Show happening next weekend, May 10th and 11th, here at the Geary Theater in Midtown. I know, how cool is that? I mean, it's hypnotizing, isn't it? So Shane, you know, I've interviewed you before. You've been on the show doing card tricks, other kinds of magic, doing literally bubbles out in a park. This is kind of, you've really combined all of your skill sets here.
This is a new act that we're developing for the stage, and Elsewhere this time around is family friendly for kids and adults both. We're going to have acrobats, contortionists. We're going to have ukulele playing at contortionist. We're going to have LED light dancing. We're going to have magic, of course, and there's going to be bubbles on May 10th and 11th.
Okay, beautiful. And again, this is one of the acts. You mentioned several other of the acts, but your goal with Elsewhere Magic Show is to kind of bring wonder and enchantment to all ages in Sacramento and really highlight the local talent.
Right, exactly. So we've had jugglers, mentalists, hypnotists, we've had acrobats, we've had magicians, of course, and now, of course, bubbles. And every show is a different show with a different set of characters. Sometimes they're in there, sometimes they're out. And it's been delightful to share all of this local talent with the community.
Very cool. Can you show us a few more bubble tricks? Now, of course, bubbles can be a little temperamental, but man, I mean, that's part of the thrill of it, isn't it? I mean, you have a plan and you never know exactly what is going to happen, which is fun. Talk about, you know, when you do this act for children especially, just the wonder in their eyes.
You know, I think children really do love it. And the thing about bubbles that's wonderful is it's something beautiful that kids are allowed to break.
Something beautiful that kids are allowed to break. Gosh, I love that.
The thing is that I don't think most adults really understand how much beauty there is for us too.
Wow. You feel like a child, just like the awe when you look at something like that.
Exactly, and it is the kind of thing where you feel like a kid again when you see it. You know, it gives me that Elsewhere feeling, that feeling of magic and wonder, especially when they're big and surreal and the size of a school bus and floating out over a parking lot. It gives me a moment of just, wow, that's impossible.
Exactly right. Okay. So what is that device you have right there?
This is a vape for smoking tobacco. Oh. I don't smoke tobacco, but I figured out a way to modify it to fill these bubbles with smoke.
Okay, if you that must be the reaction you get too. Hey, if you want to join in the wonder and awe and enchantment of the Elsewhere Magic and Variety Show, again, it's May 10th and 11th here at Geary Theater in Midtown Sacramento. We have a link for tickets on our website. As you can see, it is a small theater, so tickets will go quickly if you want to come out.
Expect to sell out this time around, probably for both shows. And the Geary Theater is actually celebrating 100 years this year of being here as a place for people to do music and to have black box theater.
Well, what a place to spread that enchantment. I have to say your act really pops.
You know, I was waiting for a good bubble pun, and it finally landed. Molly, thank you.